stages of this ring. Part one of this creation was on a live stream earlier on Monday. So I got to finish this up for the customer. And right now we have a size, I think 13. So there we go. We're looking at a size 13 and 1/4. I need to bring it up here to 11 and 3/4, right above a 12. So that's where I'm at so far with this American Silver Eagle. It's coming to the final stages. Now, the shape that I promise the customer is what they call a fat tire. And as you see from the last video, I got it from a size 16 or a size 15 and a half to this 13. The shape is starting to look good. All the detail is in the coin. You have all the lettering. You have also the date, 2002. Now it's time to bring it down a couple sizes. Rockamaz, how you doing this morning? Thanks for hitting the like button. I appreciate you. You may be the only one joining me tonight or this morning. All right, so this is what I want to do. I want to start bringing this down. My first step is to bring this coin ring to the lower stage of the Swedish wrap until it comes out. This is hoping that I can bring the wall, reduce the size to at least a 12. Then the step after that is reduce it down to an 11 or 11 and 3/4. Then I'm going to take this process here to clean out the inside layer, the outside layer, which is the cut edge, and then I will continue the ring by shaping it in a dome fashion, which I won't use a straight wall to do so. I'll use another reduction die, which is a 25-degree die here, and this will cause the coin ring to curl here and curl there and give it a nice flat tire look. Okay. Rakamaz says, why? Are you home? Yes, I'm home. I got off work a little early today. So I had opportunity to knock the work out and run home. So that's what I did. So, all right. So I wanted to finish this ring order so I can go to the post office. Rakamaz, you still have your 90% dime and sticker that I need to mail out. So once I mail this out, I will also be mailing your ring out. So please make sure you email me just the address again, so I can keep it up my next a close email, so I can mail it out, because I would have to look for it in my emails again. I don't write them down. So if you can do that for me, Rockamaz, I would appreciate it. Okay. Hey, Gunmetal Guy USA. Salute. All right. So the first step is always to heat the coin up. So let's do that. Okay, heat the coin up. Good morning, everyone. There we go. Oh, Rockamaj, you don't have to sit out. You always welcome for the gauze. If you win 1,000 times, that's just your luck. No, you are a supporter. All supporters are have the ability to win, no matter how many times. Do not worry about it. Please don't. I just make sure that I go to the post office only 1 to 2 times. I don't like going like back to back to back. I like to go when I have a lot of orders. There we go. I love to hear that quench. Hey Joseph, how you feeling? Good morning to you, my friend. So please, you can enter as many giveaways as possible. I don't mind sending them. I just like sending them once or twice a month. When I can send a batch, it saves me time. But for sure, one thing for certain, 2 things for sure, your prize will be coming. All right, so the next thing I want to do is wrap this up. OC Stacker, good morning to you. How are you feeling? Welcome to the live stream. OC Stacker, I hope that you receive your magnet. I'll be getting more magnets in the future. And when I get some, I'll let you guys know so I can be sending them out to you, especially those all members of the channel get the stickers and all new stickers and magnets that I will be getting. So look out for them. Oh, great. It's on your safe. Awesome. Thank you so much for putting it on your safe. All right. So I want to wrap this real good because it's real important for me to keep all of the detail. I don't want to get to this point of the coin ring and mess the detail up. It's very important to have good detail. So what you want to do is make sure that it's nice and packed. Okay. About 25 times around. And this right here is plumbing tape. I know those who do plumbing is probably familiar with this. Blue Monster PTFE thread tape. But us coin ring makers use it as well. It helps protect the detail of our coins. All right, so the next thing you want to do is get this special ingredient. Yes, coconut oil, not baby oil. Not take that. This is coconut oil, okay? 100 pure Luana coconut oil. Now, what did I use this for? Now, don't get any ideas. This coconut oil is only for the Swedish wrap, okay? It's right here. Oops. You only live once. There we go. We put that right there. Yep, it's good for your hair, even although I don't have any hair. Okay, you want to place that there so the corn slides in easy. So you want to put that right there, just like so, right in there, and see where it is now, and see how far it is from the bottom. Now my goal is to push it down until it comes from the bottom, and that right there will allow the corn ring walls to shrink. Now this is can anyone guess what kind of corn ring this is here? This was done by my friend Cold Blooded Coins. Okay, this is my everyday ring that I wear. Can anyone guess what coin this is? Let me know if anyone know. Dan Clifton, how you doing? Good morning. He says an American Silver Eagle. Good guess, but it's not an American Silver Eagle. Anyone else have a guess? It's a Morgan. Joseph Lopez. Yes, it is. It's a Morgan. It's a 1921 Morgan. All right. The next goal is for me to move this back a little bit. There you go. I want to use this stopper to push down to the bottom. Just like so. And I'm going to use the 1-ton press to push that all the way to the bottom. All right. You stop there. Then you want to take another stopper. Stopper like so. Place that right there on the top. Now I'm going to press. All right. I got to get up for this one to add a little bit more pressure to this 1-ton press. Okay. Okay. It's here. So what I want to do now is take this and press it down some more. All right. You see that's coming down to the bottom. All right. Now it's very important to make sure when you're doing this that you don't destroy your coin. That's why we put the tape around it. But as you press down, if you pay attention to how the discoloration, you see right there that the lettering start to show. That means that that silver was pressing right on that coin ring. You understand that? So you see that the 2002 presses through as well. This is why we put the monster tape, to protect that detail, because we don't want that metal to metal to start to mar that detail away. So when I see this discoloration is when I want to change this tape. Okay. All right. So what you want to do is start to take this off, because this tape is no longer protecting the coin the way it once was. Okay. So now I think this coin ring should be around the size that I need it to be. There we go. Joseph Lopez, you got to protect the artwork. You got to protect the artwork. You 100% right, my friend. There we go. So let's see what we have here. All right, let me bring this a little closer because of the glare. All right, so let's look at the coin ring. We have to make sure that the ring has all of the detail. We see Liberty, Liberty, is still intact. We have the detail inside of Lady Liberty. Let's come over to here. We have the sun. As we turn it around, we have 2002 still intact. All right, in God. All right, in God over here should be We Trust. Somewhere around here. Okay, in God We Trust right there. My bad, I'm sorry. So this is not the desired shape. Like I said, I want this to be the flat tire look, okay? Guys, tap the screen a couple times, 2 times. It hits the like button. It brings more like-minded individuals in the stream. I appreciate you all being here this early morning. You guys are fantastic. If you would like a channel sticker, please email me at jtcornrings@gmail.com and I'll send you a channel sticker straight out, okay? And come back to the channel for the first timers, because you have a chance to win, along with all my subscribers, the next giveaway. Okay, so now that I have this, my goal is to check the size. Once I find my, here we go. Let's move this back a little. So right now we see that this is right where we need it to be. It's around 12 and a half. So as you remember yesterday, this is around 15 and a half. It's down here. Now we got it to 12 and a half. My desired is here. 12 and 3/4. Right there. It's where I needed to be. So my next step now is to put it in the 25-degree die. Okay. Placing it upside down like so. And this is going to press it down so it can start to concave. Maybe on this side it would be better. Okay. But what I want to do is I want to start to warm the metal up again. So we'll do that. Let me loosen this up a little bit. There we go. And back to, this is plastic, move out the way. There we go. We're going to light it up. We got to make the metal nice and soft, not too soft. Okay. It's 0.999 fine silver, so we don't have to heat it up too much. But I like to do it every time I move the metal. Okay, so we go here. There we go. That's an epic ring, absolutely. Finest artwork and jewelry, absolutely amazing masterpiece. Thank you, Joseph. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. All right, so there we go. We got that there. Now I want to start pressing. So I use the 25-degree die. Place that right there. And position. Say hi to Stoneface, guys. Put a Stoneface emoji in the chat. Okay. You put a Stoneface emoji. Say hi to Stoneface. You know, he always has that morning look. You come right here. Place that like that. Okay. Now, there we go. Stoneface. Thanks you, Rockamaz. Even though he doesn't say much, he likes seeing the Stoneface in the chat. So now we have to press that down. We're going to now hope to get this to a size 11 3/4 or close to it. But what we want to start doing now is start rounding this coin ring off. Thank Joseph. Joseph said hi to Stoneface. All right. So it's a slight little push down. Now we turn that around like so. Put a little bit more peppy lube on it. Place that like that. And I'll place the top here. Make sure that it's nice and even because you don't want your coin ring to be wobbly. So like so, let's go. All right. There we go. Okay, it's starting to work. Let's check that string size. Okay, right now it's 11 and a half. So we're getting a lot lower, but we still got a lot more curving to do. It's a lot more shape that I want to bring here. I can always bring it back to 11 3/4. So let's make it a little bit more rounded here. We got to make sure that we protect the detail. Okay, and place that there. Turn that around. Make sure it's even. It's placed nice and flush there. Okay, just like so. And let's go. Okay. All right. Good. We starting to curve there. Starting to have a nice little curve there. Now we do the same thing with the cut edge. This is how the customer wanted the ring. He wanted it to have a light little fat tire look instead of the traditional flat, or you call it straight wall that I usually perform. This right here would be a little bit more of a tire, little puffiness to the ring. Puffiness, not Puff Daddy, but puffiness. All right, there we go. All right. So the desired amount is getting there. There we go. See how that puffiness is coming about? Now let's check the size. Oh, look at that. We made it real small. It's down to a 10. And we got to get it back down to an 11 3/4. Now, how am I going to do that? You got to start cleaning the inside of it, okay? So what you want to do is I'm going to start cleaning the inside by taking some more silver from the inside of the ring using the burring tool, another plumbing tool here. And all you want to do is keep on going around, taking that silver. Okay? Make sure you don't cut your finger because you will bleed. There you go. You just want to go like this. And you're removing some of that silver inside, which will decrease the ring size. Okay? Then you want to come here as well. Get that inside. And you see how that cleans that inside up a little bit. Keep on taking some of that metal off. There you go, just like so, nice and slow. Okay. I don't want to scratch the inside too much. So I want to be careful. Then I come here. Now remember, I collect all this silver to give back to the customer. Okay. There we go. There we go. See how it's starting to get it there? So now, it went from a 10. I still got a lot to go. So this is my opportunity to clean the coin. I'm sorry. I always say, when I say coin, I got to say coin because my dialect makes me say corn. All right, when I clean the coin, now I can clean the inside. Like so. I'm going to take some 320 grit paper and just clean it in, just like so. Clean the inside. You want to smooth all those rough cuts because you don't want the ring to be uncomfortable. You don't want the ring to be uncomfortable. Okay? It's real important. Okay, just like so. You clean that with the sandpaper. Then you go around the other side and do the same thing. Just like so. All right. Everyone put a coin emoji. For those still in the chat, put a coin emoji. That represents the American Silver Eagle. The Winston double, I heard New Yorkers pronounce it corn. Yeah, I'm from Baltimore, and Baltimore is country city. It's like a country city. So, unfortunately, sometimes my words come out and it'll be just when I try to do like voice the captions, it always come out as corn, CORN. I'm just saying coin. So I have to remember to not be so lazy and make sure that I enunciate my words correctly. There you go. Thank you guys for putting in the coin emoji, the COIN, not the CORN. I appreciate that. So what I want to do is just keep on doing this like this because I want to make sure the inside of the coin is nice and smooth. Then I'm going to take that same approach all the way down. This is right here is 320 grit. I'll place that right there. Then my next grit will be a 400. Now this is the tedious part. Now a lot of my friends who make corn rings, not everyone uses their hand. Some people still use machines in order to clean this portion out. But I still use my hand. I want to feel the metal, right? He says Brandon Wharton said, "Damn, bro, I just scrolled upon 4 a.m. and this shit relaxing. I'm gonna put me to sleep." Okay, we're gonna do some ASMR. You're gonna hear the me clean the coin. There we go. You want to make sure you turn it and see the inside start to smooth out. It's very important, right? So now that I got the 400 grit, I want to go up a little bit higher, right? I'm going to go to 800 grit, okay? So you want to go here. You want to make sure that you really, 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 really make sure there's no sharp edges because when you put this ring on, you want it to be nice and smooth, all right? You want it to have a comfort fit. So make sure that you really smooth out that coin ring. And you see the inside right there starting to smooth out and see how it's starting to shine in the inside portion. So when you put the ring on, it's nice and the detail is still there. You want to make sure that the year still shows. And I'm going to clean this coin up with some silver polish and all, okay? So there we go. So keep on cleaning. Just like so. Right? There you go. Then you want to come to the other side. Do the same thing. All right? Now, we got 800 grit out the way. The next grit, can you guess? 1,000. You want to take the 1,000 grit. Do the same thing. All right? So I'm going to start off here at the reeded edge. We call it the reeded edge because if you look closely, you'll see the reeds, right? And then you also see Lady Liberty. Lady Liberty, 2002. In God We Trust. The Winston Double says, do you recommend wearing them with the reeded edge inward or facing your fingertip? That's great question. I'm glad you said that. My suggestion is that you wear the coin ring with the reeded edge facing the knuckle, right? Because you want the flexion to be at the thumb. And usually this will be the tighter side and the cut edge will be the looser side. So I advise everyone to wear the ring with the reeded edge facing the knuckle. Now you can wear it however you feel comfortable. I know some people who wear it the opposite. But remember, usually the reeded edge is the part that fits a little bit snug to your hand. And we want that nothing restricts the knuckle. So that's the open side there. Okay. Nate Helm said, used to make rings out of silver quarters and a spoon by tapping the edges and spinning it hundreds of thousands of times. I Nate, I wish you had a video of showing that process. Because that's pretty cool. Um, this is an example of what Nate used to do. This right here is a quarter. And what you do, Nate, I'm sure he drilled a hole. Then I think Nate took a file and he filed it down to a particular size, but the smoothness came from the hammer. Is that correct? Nate, this is an example of that style of coin ring that Nate is talking about. Winston Double says, I see that now. It looks more ergonomic that way. Yes, I think that's the best way to wear it. This is a perfect example. This is one of my favorite coin ring creators. His name is Cold Blooded Coin Rings. So this is the way I wear my ring, and see, it's a lot easier to wear based off that opening. That cut edge is open. Okay. So here we go. So now that we got down to 1,000 grit, so there we go. We want to make sure we still smoothing that inside out. Nice and smooth. For those inside the chat, if you can, tap the screen. If you're looking at it on your TV, hit the like button. We got over 160 people in the chat. 32 minutes in the live stream. There we go. Yeah, Joseph, I've heard that before. Wearing a very tight ring can be harmful. I did a coin ring video some maybe a year ago, showing that a guy who wore a ring so long that it grew around the ring, and it had to be surgically removed. And so wearing a tight ring can be very hazardous. Cut off circulation. It can cause gangrene, depending on how long you keep it on, So I advise anyone to get a tight ring off. Do not leave it on. All right, the next one is a 2,000 grit. You're going to start seeing that inside become very smooth. There you go. You see, start seeing that it shine. Now you want to do this inside the ring, on the opposite side, and also around the edge. Okay. You want all that to be done. But this is part of the refining stages of making this ring. I did a video earlier, Monday. If you check that one out, is the beginning stages of making this ring. So I wanted to finish it up. Okay, there we go. Starting to come about now. Hypothetically, you could stretch one of these wider sides. It starts getting tight, yes? Yes. Yes, I can definitely stretch this to a wider size if it starts getting tight. Matter of fact, every ring that you purchase from me, you have a lifetime. So if it ever gets small, you send it back to me. I size it for you, resize it. I will polish it for you. I will take out any nicks that the ring gets because it is pure silver. I'll try to buff them out, steam clean it for you, and send it right back to you. So that's a lifetime. That's a thank you for believing in me to make your keepsake. All right, the next one is 3,000 grit. You want to do the same thing you did from the 200 grit. Oh, silver came out. It's no biggie. That silver will be given to the customer. There we go. That's it. It's a little. We have a spill in aisle 5. I'll get that up later. So there we go. We just keep on. All right. So we clean that. See how good that shine is inside? That shows me that it's nice and smooth inside, right? There we go. So you keep on. You want to make sure it's nice and smooth. You don't want nothing sharp or rugged touching that finger. All right. So that's nice and smooth. A nice, smooth fit there. Okay. So now, let's check that ring size. So right now, we still need to get it to right there, 11 3/4. So let's move it. It's an American Silver Eagle. Yes, it is. This is American Silver Eagle. I started this yesterday. I still have a lot to go because I have to polish it. And right now, I have to bring it back to a size 11 3/4. So what I have to do is heat it back up and now stretch it back out. Oh. It's about to be a fire. There we go. AI, welcome. Al, welcome. Thank you so much for coming in. All right. So now I want to dip that back in the water. Okay. All right, that's pretty hot. Rockamaz know it's hot. The fire is hot. You see that all that happened? That's because of the stuff from the sandpaper, but that's all gonna be cleaned off. Don't worry about that. So now what I have to do is put it on a ring stretcher. All right, so that's right there. Let's bring that back a little. All right, let's bring it up. Gotta make sure my phone's on there so it don't fall off. There we go. And now I gotta make it a size 11 3/4. So we go here. You want to do it counterclockwise when you do it. How you doing, Holy Mindset TV? Blessings. Thank you so much for coming. This channel is about precious metals and coin rings. It talks about gold, silver, copper, and metals, and also the rings that I make from those precious metals. Thank you so much for coming. Turn it. All right, now what you want to do is check the size. I don't want to go over. Okay. So you see right now it's almost at an 11. A 10 3/4. Remember, I want to bring it to an 11 3/4. Okay, so what I want to do is go back to the heat. All right, we can do this way. We can watch it from above, aerial view. Okay. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. Thanks for hitting the like button. Everybody say good morning to Stoneface. Don't be surprised if he say good morning back. Yes. Now, the thing about this, Winston, yeah, the thing about this, it is the part that it can rip, but since the coin ring is formed, it's stronger than it was when it was the initial fold. So at this point, and because I don't have to take it down to make it too large, I'm not too worried about it ripping at this point. But I am worried about overstretching, because if I overstretch, I don't want to lose any detail when I'm bringing it back down to the desired size. So this is where I'm careful, and I'm taking my time and stretching it, because I don't want to go past the 11 3/4. From this point on, I want to start to refine the coin ring. So I realized that I'm not that far away, so don't get overzealous. All right, let's go here. All right. So now we go back to the ring stretcher. Once again, you put this here to make sure that you don't injure or scratch up the inside of the coin ring. There we go. Bring it there. Stretch. And go here. It's like a little exercise here. Getting a little exercise this morning. Stretching it. There we go. Because what I don't want to do is take that shape out. I'm going to have to put it back in. All right, let's check this size again. JT, we'll have to get a little clip from Night at the museum. Okay, I'm going to have to find that. All right, guys, I'm real close. I'm right here at 11 and a half. I need to get to 11 3/4 right there. Yes, you're right. It would stretch a little bit more, but then my fingers may burn. It would stretch a little bit more. You're absolutely right. One of my friends who made coin rings, he left it hot, but he wore gloves. Unfortunately, I don't have any gloves at my station right now. But you're absolutely right. It would be hot for sure. All right, this is the last stretch, I believe. I think after this, it will get to that point that I can start shining the ring up. All right. If I had 100 likes, I would touch it hot. Psych. Just my luck. Everybody hit the like button. And I'll have 100 likes in about 10 seconds. All right, it still got a little heat to it. All right. Joseph Lopez says, this is how it made starring JT Corn Rings demonstration on how to make a corn ring on the Science Channel. That's right. On the Science Channel today, you will see how I heat metal up and contort it to make a ring out of a coin. And remember, guys, this is not illegal to make a coin ring. There we go. And you want to turn it. It's the last turn. Let's see. Could this be the right size? Let's check. Oh, we're right there. I just got to make it a little bit. I went over the stretch a little bit. I went over there. So it's not at 12. It should be right here, but it's a little bit over. So I got to shrink it just by a hair. Okay. So let's go back to the 1-ton press. And all we need is a little push down, and the ring should be the right size without damaging. Okay, so we have here the 25-degree die, and all we need is one little push. Okay, guys, I'm hoping I don't push too far, because then I would have to start all over. The ring has to be 11 3/4, not a 12. All right, let's see. There we go. Let's see. Let's see if that's it. A small little push. All right. Where is my ring sizer? There you go. Let's see what it is. Let's see if I ever got it. Yes, I got it. It is 11 3/4. The ring is there. All right, now I have to make sure that side is a little bit. Okay, just a little bit. And then I can start cleaning up the ring. Just a little bit. That's it. We have it here. The 2002 American Silver Eagle coin ring, made in an 11 3/4 size. Too small for my fingers, I think, because my fingers, but this is how it fits. Okay. Now I got to get it off. Hold up. Hold up. There we go. Got it off. All right. So let's bring that back a little bit. Now, the cleaning process. The cleaning process. All right. Let me move this out the way. Now, I have to make sure that I shine this area off. And you do that by going back to your sandpaper. Okay. So I can start here. And what I'm doing is cleaning. Let me see if I do it easier. It's easier to do it this way. That's the coin ring. Okay. I have to now find a way to clean this. There we go. So we got this called a mandrel, a polishing mandrel. All right. So once we place that like that, okay. I ate all of those oxtails, Rock Mob, every last one. I sat down and ate them all, and they were absolutely good. Good, good, good. At the Caribbean restaurant that I went to on Saturday. They were absolutely good, Rakamas. Okay, so now what I want to do is start sanding off the cut edge so I can shine that up. So what you want to do is just go here. All right, this is gonna be kind of loud, guys. You may want to turn your TV or your phone down. I'm located in Baltimore, Maryland. He said, "You want some food like that?" I'm telling you, that food was so good, Rakamas. So what you want to do is start to sand the cut edge so you can smooth that out. CJ likes stuff. How you doing? What's popping, CJ? Thanks for coming in. Right now we're making a lot of noise with the drill, so you got to please make sure that you turn the volume down so it don't wake up no one next to you. Okay, so now we got 400 grit out the way. Now what we want to do is go to 800 grit. Let's go here. Hey, bro stacker. All right, we got the 800. Let's go to 1,000. All right, we got to 1,000. Let's go to 2,000. Yeah, putting that work in, CJ. All right, we went to 2,000. Let's go to 3,000. All right, now let's see how that looks. Ooh, that thing is hot. All right, let's go here. Let's bring it down. See that shine? That's that shine that I would want it. You want to make sure that that cut edge is shine. Now it's time to do the same thing to the reeded edge right there, okay? But let me let this baby cool down 1 second. Oh shoot, this thing is hot. Yeah, there we go. So now you do the same thing. As you see, you want to smooth that area out. All right. Now I want to do the same thing right here across that edge. All right. It's very important to make sure you add this detail. Now, this process usually takes me 4 or 5 hours because I steam it, clean it, polish it. Sometimes I put a liver of sulfur on it to give it a nice little detail, antique look. It takes some time. But that's why I do it in 2 or 3 videos. Some people do it all at once, but I add a lot of detail to it, guys. Even when I finish this video, I'll be still probably touching up places. All right, let me move that back a little bit. There you go. All right, that's what grit is that? 320. Now we want to go to 400 grit. All right, we're at the 400 grit. Let's go to the 800 grit. All right. We got the 800 grit out the way. Let's go to the 1000 grit. All right. One more time. All right. From that grit, let's go to the 2000 grit. From the 2000 grit, we're going to the 3000 grit. Thanks for hitting that like button. All right. Okay, now. Whew, this thing is hot. All right. So we got this side of it shining. And we got that side shining, right? Okay. So now it's time to clean this baby up. Everything is detailed like I like it. But now we got to bring some shine to this baby, right? All right. Got to bring some, see, it's nice and dirty from all the fire scale. But I had to make sure that part was detailed in. But now it's time to clean it. All right. Remember, this is a size 11 3/4. All right. This is 0.99 fine silver, made from an American Silver Eagle. All right. This right here is the center punch. Okay, so what we're going to do with that is we're going to punch a hole in it. Okay, so go here. So what you do is place that there. Like right there above the head. And you want to press. Okay. You want to press that there. And then you want to let it go. Because I want to make a pendant out of this. All right. All right, so this would be a pendant. So what you want to do is make sure that the hole here is nice and clean. So you want to put the file in there. Okay. Put the file right there inside. This is going to be the centerpiece. So it'll be a coin ring and also a pendant. So what you want to do here is take, and you want to like file that part down by just doing so. Now you can also take a flathead one. Where did I place that one at? It's a flathead file. I don't know where I put that one at. Somewhere around here. You know, I probably had it out when I made the last coin ring. All right, put this away. Clean up as I go. Let's make sure I can do it this way though. I can clean it this way until I find the flathead one. Do this to make sure that you don't want to poke the person, so you want to make sure that's smooth. Okay. So you just want to go like this. Simple. It's a nice little pendant. A person can have all of their silver back. You don't want to keep none of that silver. You know, the person pays for everything. So why take it, you know? You know, why take it? Give it back to the customer. The customer, we need our silver. This can be passed down to a loved one. You know, usually people who get coin rings like something different. They are coin lovers. And your family knows you love your coins, you collect your coins. And this is a nice little keepsake that you can give to a family member to pass down to. Because this ring's gonna last a lifetime, you know. And there you go. You want to sand that portion down, right? So we got that down. Now I can add some detail to that. So what I would do is go here to make sure it's nice and round. All right. Just like so. Okay. Then I'm going to clean this off as well. Get it nice and shiny. But I'm just showing for the video. You take one of these. All right. Open that baby up. And place that like so. All right. So you have that. Now right now it's a steel chain. If the customer wanted a silver one of these, I would have to order one. You know. And what you do is place that like that. Now the centerpiece becomes a necklace. So we go here. We got a lot of people who have opinions. You know, some people like it, some people don't. You know, it's okay. Everybody's not gonna like what you do. You know, but as long as you're doing honestly and you're not hurting no one in the process, you're not stealing, you know, there we go. So you make it a pendant for the keepsake. This is for the customer, making sure all the silver returns back to him. There we go. There we go right there. So you have the metal, you have the ring, you have the pendant, okay? Also, you got the ring. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And all the silver that comes from the ring, this is silver that comes from the ring. So the person gets the ring back and also the pendant. So you get silver that you keep and everything's together. You know, everything will be together. Now it's about cleaning this up a little bit. So I'm gonna take some of this fire scale off because the ring looks so much better with all this fire scale, right? Got to take some of this off. Sorry for the, move that back a little bit. The blurriness. Let's see that. There we go. So let me see here. Let me see if I get a better picture. Okay. Because it's so blurry. So what I want to do now is take this and clean it off. Okay. All right, so that's me getting the fire scale off it. So you saw the stains on it before. This is how it would look without the fire scale. Now I'm gonna clean the insides out, okay? So you wanna take one of these and you just clean the inside like so. Thank you so much. This one here is a 2002 American Silver Eagle. A 2002. Let me see if I can find the date for you. There we go. This is a 2002. See, everything is still intact. The date's intact. And God we trust is intact. Liberty is intact. Lady Liberty is intact. The reeded edge is intact. And the inside of the coin is intact. Yeah, it's okay. Yes, I have the Dremel as well, CJ. I have all that stuff, but I still use my hands. I still got a lot of buffering. For the video, I cut all of it short, but before I send it to the customer, I use my Dremel, I use my my hot steamer and everything. But for the sake of the video will go forever if I do all the process here. Like I say, I spend anywhere from 2 to 5 hours on a ring because I want to make sure that I got all the dimensions right. I want to clean the inside, steam it. I got to sometimes put a lot of polish on it. I got to do the packaging, the boxing and all that stuff like that. Create the labels. I like to create like COD, and I'm sorry, COA for the coin ring. You know the date, you know the time, you know who made it, stuff like that. Yeah, so it goes into me a little detail in it. And remember, you can return this ring at any time when you need it clean, buffed, if you need it resized, either big or small. Okay. Thank you so much. So here we go. So that's how it looks so far. Now, if you go to my community tab, you'll see exactly how the ring gonna look once I shine it up. But the next thing I do for this customer is repair a ring that he had for me. He bought from me some time ago. That's what I'll do in the next video. I'll take this JFK $50, and I'm gonna clean it up. He wore it every day. So I'm gonna clean this up for him, shine it up, and send it back to him with his order here. And this is how we go. There we go. So guys, thank you so much for joining me in the finished process of this ring. I thank you. I will be doing the next ring later on today. This is the pendant that comes along with it. Okay. This is the silver that goes back to the customer. All right. And this is the 1 ounce American Silver Eagle coin ring. There we go. Nice chunky piece of metal made for someone special. All right, guys, remember, if you want a channel sticker, I got 30 of these left. Hit me up at jtcornrings@gmail.com. That's jtcornrings@gmail.com, okay? And you have a channel sticker. That's telling you thank you for taking the time out your morning to be here. You can be anywhere on YouTube, but you chose to stay here with me for 1 hour. I thank you. I love you. God bless you. Continue to do what you have to do for yourself and your family. Put God first. Take care. I'll see you next live stream.